Hey folks, so welcome back to my practical guide series. This is kind of like an interim, it's not like a proper guide, it's just going to go over a few things and ask you guys what you want to see next, because this is kind of where there's a fork in the road in playing this game. So also let me know if you want me to go over certain things a little bit more, like certain mechanics. I'm just going to get rid of these buckets because I do not need them. So basically at this point you should have got to level 60. As seen at the top corner there. Ignore the fact that my mouse did that, it's an annoying little bug. I say bug, it's just because of like the fact that if I go off the screen, if I come back on, it instantly goes there. Like watch, if I go at the top, instantly back. It's to do with aspect ratio of my screen next to it. But anyway, that's not important. So anyway, so once you're level 60, you want to make sure that you get all your gear to pen on your Tavala. Enhancing your pen Tavala accessories is so much easier now because it's guaranteed up to try, and you get like 30% success on pen without a fail stack. So basically, you're just going to be smashing out those pens without even bothering with fail stacks. So once you've got it all up to pen and you've got your character to level 60, make sure you've completed all of your season pass and it'll say congratulations, you can graduate. So to graduate you need to be on a non-season server, and then you basically click graduate and it'll go through what's going to happen. So you're not allowed to be on the server. Season items will not be able to be used anymore. So it's a case of you won't be able to use your Time-filled Blackstones, you won't be able to use the Rift Echoes. Not that they're really needed anymore, they're a bit redundant nowadays. Tavala gear of the highest enhancement level for each gear slot will automatically be converted. 2 for earrings and rings, because obviously you can have 2 of each of them. And the seasonal pass and challenges will be unavailable, so make sure you get all the season quests and things done. Now this is something that's good that it reminded me. So what you want to do is, once you've already got all your gear, it's your choice what you exchange it for, or if you want to build fail stacks naturally with it. But I basically used all my Time-filled Blackstones for Valt's Cry because it's a cheap way of getting Valt's Cry. But if you want to get something else, get something else. You don't have to min max. You don't have to. That's what I do. You can do whatever you want. Simple as that. I've got a few left over, but that's fine. So then we're just gonna. I say this is going to be a short video, but actually I think this is going to be longer than I originally thought. So just go back to the season pass, and we graduate. Confirm. There we go. It takes a moment. So the reason this is going to be a video where it's kind of which way do you want to go is because I'm going to ask, and if I don't get any responses, I'm stopping this series here and I'm just going to figure out something else to record videos on. Still in Black Desert, of course, because I'm a content creator, but it's a case of I'm not going to continue doing a series that there's no interest in. Makes sense, right? So you've got a few options. It does take a while to. It disconnected me whilst I was doing it, I think. But yeah, so there's a few different directions you can go once you've completed your season. So you can either become a PvP. I mean, you can do all if you want, but first option is PvP. This is not the first option, but going down the list of the ones that I'm going to go through. If you want to do PvP, find a good PvP guild, and just say I'm a newbie, I'm wanting to learn PvP, and that they'll teach you. I don't know anything about PvP, so I don't feel comfortable putting a guide on it. Maybe I could do videos of like how I journey through it, but that's not important. So now we're back on the character. You can basically just re-equip all your gear. It's no longer season gear. It takes a moment to equip it all, of course. Just make sure you equip the right pieces of gear. And then, as you can see, the time fields have gone, and there's no Rift Echo anymore. One thing that I would say is, even for doing PvP, or PvE, I want to do the leveling aid operation. This is 25 at Atanis's elements even. It's got the little thing. And basically it's for grinding the infinite pot. I believe the currency is in currencies. So I'm going to have a look at Atanis's. Here we go. So I've currently got 11. So you can trade them for each part of the infinite pots. or you can put a gold bar or go for Crocodilos. So you need 100 of each of these to make the actual piece of the pot, or you can go grind in the areas to get the item drop. There is quests for it. If I press the right button, suggested. I don't. It's a weekly actually, so it's been recurring. I don't know if I'll be able to find it because I don't know what it's under. I don't doubt it's under Infinite Pot. Yeah, I'm not sure what's under. But if you want me to make a video on that, I will make a video. But just be aware that there is quests for that to basically get them. But something you'd want to start focusing on. There's also the Old Moon's Guild support, so you'd start working to get 2 of these accessories, so you've got it that way. And you can basically teleport. So you want to work through this basically to get them. You can get 2, then this will just get you a pen of whichever one you choose out of these 3. I went for the Crescent Ring because that is the best for what I wanted, and that'll get your stats up. If you do want to go down the PvE route, it will basically be looking at getting the pot is your first choice, and then you'd look at grinding for areas with the AP that's appropriate. But again, I can make guides on that if that's what you want to go down. The next route is the life skilling route, and then there's 2 choices with life skilling: AFK life skilling or active. Life skills are much easier than they were. And then obviously there's multiple choices with life skilling. So if you do want to go down the life skilling route, you kind of want to decide, do you want to go gathering and creating your own stuff, like gathering to cook, gathering to do alchemy, gathering to process, to sell stuff. If you want to do training, so capturing horses, leveling them up, selling them. Fishing, you can do active and AFK, you can do hotspot fishing. But AFK is kind of where the money is now. I mean, active's not bad, don't get me wrong, but AFK, if you're in the right spot, earns pretty much the same as active. Hunting, so this is something I haven't done for a while, but it's pretty fun. You go around with a hunting rifle, like you do in the quests. If you started in Land of Morning Light, shoot a few animals, then you skin them or tan them. Is it tanning? I think it's part of it. It's part of the gathering. Gathering's broken down into loads of different things. Tanning, or you can butcher them. That's the one. And then if you want to do trading, that is kind of redundant right now. I'm hoping it's coming back because I love doing it, but they decided it wasn't worth it, so that they got rid of it. So hoping that comes back soon. Farming, that I've shown before. I've made a really comprehensive guide on farming, so I'm going to rename that to be part of this series. So there's already a guide for that there. Sailing and bartering are kind of linked. They're really fun. I enjoy doing them. I've got a Karak. I did make my second Karak, but I sold my second Karak because I decided 1 Karak's enough. So that's it for like the life skills. You can role play, that's an option, but I don't know anything about the role playing scene in this game or if it's even still alive. And then one thing that I've not mentioned yet, which is the main thing that I do, which it's not as great as it used to be. The new update again is probably going to make it even harsher, with adding another weapon upgrade and new armor upgrades, but enhancing for profit. That is the other thing that I do for earning money in game. So as you can see, I've got loads of centaur belts right now. I've got a few of the others, and basically I just mash them together and sell them for profit. As simple as that. I think that's all the things that you can do. Well, there's so much more you can do in this game, but like for example, you can build houses and max out the way that they look, like make the prettiest looking house. There's world bosses, which are kind of down the PvE route. Oh yeah, worker empire. I forgot about the worker empire. That's another thing that you can do, which is a nice AFK thing, but it takes a lot of investment. I've actually got rid of this part of my worker empire. I'm just trying to think where's got some workers working so I can kind of show it. I should have some around here. Are they up here? I don't think they're working right now. Hang on. Repeat all? Are there only the ones on the garden? There should be ones working elsewhere. There we go. So there is some. I know that's your Joe Street. There we go. So yeah, I do have some lumbering at the moment. I need to redo my Empire, so it'll be quite nice if people do want to see some more Worker Empire videos. I can't actually find where. There we go. There's one working. So when they're working on the node, it looks like this. So yeah, anyway, it's already over 10 minutes. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Please remember to comment what you want to see a guide on, because I'm not going to do any more guides in the series until I get an actual answer from someone. This is what I would like to see. So thank you for watching. Ciao for now.